Good morning, good evening. Welcome to the NGO CSW Commission on Status of Women Forum. This session is co-hosted by the Modern Women Foundation and the new Taipei City Government. I am Jen Van, I'm your moderator, and today we'll be holding a session on integrated practices of anti-violence against women.
Hello everyone, I'm Tina Wei-Gang Pan, the chairman of Modern Women Foundation. We serve clients regardless of nationality, gender, and sexual orientation, because we believe that all human beings are created equal. Everyone should be respected and live with freedom and autonomy.
Is to help parents become cooperative co-parents even after separation, and to ensure that children do not lose the love of either parent due to divorce, and can still receive the love of both parents. MWF has developed various plans and activities to serve parents, children, and families dealing with high conflict situations in court. Next, I will briefly introduce the contents of the plans and activities we have developed to serve different target groups. First, for parents, we invite parents involved in family court cases to join our parenting education seminars, which we hold them regularly. The seminar aims to help parents understand the impact of family conflicts on children and educate them on how to communicate effectively with each other. In addition, for lecture-style courses, we also have hands-on parenting courses, allowing parents to practice their interaction with their children. Through practical exercises, the teacher provides feedback and the demonstration to help parents become more familiar with parenting skills and improve the parenting abilities. Furthermore, for group courses, we also develop one-on-one parenting education services and materials to teach individual cases on how to become cooperative parents. We also provide children's group activities that focus on providing companionship for children who have been impacted by their parents' divorce. Through group games and express arts, children can learn to express and regulate their emotions and realize that they are not alone in facing these issues. They can connect with other children who have had similar experiences and support each other in the group. Individually, we offer psychological counseling to help children who are struggling with loyalty conflicts. We want them to know that it is perfectly normal for them to still love both parents, even if they are separated. We help children understand that the arguments are due to communication issues between adults, and it is not their fault. We also visitation services. Visiting coordinators assist the parents and children, accompanying them during the visitations. Even more importantly, we hope that the parent-child visits gradually move from the visiting room to the community. Therefore, we also accompany families to parks, markets, amusement parks, and other places, with the aim that after the coordinator gradually withdraws, children can interact freely between their parents. Furthermore, NWF has also invested in community-based family mediation services, hoping to find assisting resources in the community when parent conflicts are still mild. Although we have been put in much effort to promote various cooperative parenting services, the importance of this issue is still not widely recognized and understood in Taiwan. Therefore, we begin our advocacy to professional practitioners and the general public. We have conducted advocacy for co-parenting among judges, social workers, teachers, lawyers, and other related professionals, and also entered school campuses to promote among parents and children. We have conducted over 100 sessions each year.
The internet world, contrasted by technology, is full of gender stereotype, misogynistic word, and patriarchal culture, which impact gender equality in the real world. In the internet world, any comment or discrimination can be done anonymously, which intensifies gender inequality. From the experience of social workers serving children and teens, it can be found that the person of boy or girl have different attitudes toward the same scenario. When it comes to children's intimate photos being distributed, the boy's parents would consider it normalized negative impact due to their gender stereotype, while girls' parents are more likely to blame their children for not being kosher enough and not knowing how to protect themselves. Based on the social workers' finding, the situation is getting worse every year. The new Taipei City government set up a network of different departments, which including the Social Affairs Bureau, Education Bureau, Legislative Affairs Bureau, Police Bureau, and Civil Affairs Bureau, work together to design a 3-level prevention program. This program was established to comprehensively prevent and control gender-based violence against children and teens. In preventive prevention, first we conduct case analysis and coping stage analysis for different types of digital gender violence, such as adoption, extortion, sexual abuse image and photo. Then we make corresponding materials for advocacy, working with school, parent groups, and the Legal Affairs Bureau to shoot video. School curricular, parenting, education, and social media are where we carry out large-scale activities, so that the general public, parents, and children and adolescents can pay attention to and understand this digital form of gender violence. In secondary prevention, we cooperate with NPOs to organize focus groups for children who are academically and economically vulnerable. In the focus group, we are able to have a deeper understanding to these children's thoughts on different forms of digital abuse, as well as to know how they think of the prevention when the incidents occurred. Last and most important target is for us to really know what their needs are. When cases of digital gender violence occurred, we will take emergency rescue and trauma recovery as the final stage of prevention protocol, which including the social worker come into to carry out a series of to understand the situation and trauma of the children. Meanwhile, our job is improve the professional capability of staff and assist children victims, and to provide cognitive counseling, education for underage sexual exploiter. We analyze the needs and make individual treatment goals and stages according to the family situation, physical and mental stage of the victim and the perpetrator. Finally, we expect that with the rising awareness on digital gender violence amongst children and communities, as well as to improve children's self-protection ability. On the other hand, we expect ourselves to increase the capacity of providing individualized treatment and assistance for victims of all gender throughout all levels of prevention.
Soroptimist international mission is to transform the lives and the status of women and girls through education. And human rights is also an issue that has always been the biggest concern, which is also in our principles. The road to equality on child marriage and opening the door to a bright future on education have been two major themes and appeals that the SI President in recent 2 terms putting a lot effort on. Taiwan region is belong to SI Americas and always been keeping the spirit of SI in mind, investing in dreams. We empower women and girls to reach their full potential and live their dreams, hoping to improve the living environment through education. To achieve the goal, we have 3 major projects and activities. A. We hold forums with the topic of Dream It, Be It for high school girls in Taiwan, inviting successful women from different fields to give speech at school, to inspire and encourage girls to have their own dreams. B. The Live Your Dream Award to provide financial support to assist single parents women to improve their lives through vocational education. C. Establish scholarship in Taiwan to help girls from vulnerable families to complete their university studies.
Before entering the community to set up a working station, we had several discoveries about domestic violence in the community. Although we actually know the occurrence and existence of domestic violence in the community, it was like we were stopped by a heavy door after entering the community. It is not easy to enter the household, and it has always been difficult for potential victims to speak up or ask for help. There are always different levels for domestic violence in the community, causing fears and worries. Secondary, although many people have heard of neighbors' conflicts, they always actually deny or downplay it as just a quarrel. Thirdly, there are many misunderstandings about domestic violence. For example, the biggest one is that the victim lives and the violence is resolved. Lastly, although we always looking forward to a culture of mutual support in the neighborhood, in fact, of most people, they are afraid and don't even call the helpline. Based on these findings, we saw that if we talk about domestic violence in such a direct way to enter a community, the resistance will become the biggest obstacle. So we began to think about how to overcome the barrier. The thing we wanted to focus on is the relationship in the community, segmented by diversified topics and workshops to empower the attendees. First of all, on the theme of relationship, we set up two topics on intimate relationship and parent-child relationship as the two big topics. This course was designed as a series of 4 lessons. As for the diversity of other topics, we co-work with local NPO business owners to share their expertise. Topics will include financial literacy, stress relief, and self-care for peace. The overall course design was based on the relationship issue that most families concerned. We also considered and including localized characteristics and strategies to attract local residents to join. More importantly, we emphasize positive relationship as an entry point for interaction with the community. And the design of relationship course will incorporate the important concepts of gender perspective and emotional management in the prevention of domestic violence. In 2022, we will hold a total of 13 community classes or workshops with 110 participants. In the process of this attempt, we had some different observations. The picture was about the online discussion between participants on intimate relationship course. The participant practiced the communication posture. This indeed reflects our finding in practice that long-term interaction state-based makes mutual communication posture more intensified and excessive. Dissatisfaction or trauma accumulated in the relationship is not often identified in long-term daily interactions. But being in such an interaction model for a long time, it is more likely to become a risk of potential domestic violence.
You are all invited to join us in ending gender-based violence and achieving gender justice. Let's embrace equity.